If you could please say your name for the record. And as per ordinance 2482, I would kindly ask you limit your discussion to 5 minutes, please.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, since you're a
Please state your name for the record, please.
My name is Alyssa Beck. I'm a Monroeville resident. Founded Sustainable Monroeville in 2009 or 10 to help move Monroeville forward in the green economy. Since, Mr. Mayor, you are a healthcare professional, I've just provided you with a toolkit for health. I last night attended a meeting at the Allegheny County Medical Society that was co-sponsored by them and the Environmental Health Project, which is detailed in your folder there. If people live within 5 miles of a fracking site, they can report their health symptoms through the Environmental Health Registry. Mr. Little, Council, I'm here to ask tonight if any neighboring communities have contacted Monroeville about well sites that are planned.
Not that I'm aware of.
I haven't received any phone calls.
Mr. Hugus, have you been notified of any neighboring communities?
Yes.
And which communities would those be?
Dr. Beck, I believe the last one I had was either Penn Township or Plum.
And how many miles from Monroeville is that well pad planned?
I do not know that.
Is that something that you could find out and report on Tuesday, please?
Dr. Beck, you just address me, and then, yes, I could talk to Mr. Hugus about that, and we can get those answers.
You'll take care of that.
Take care of it.
Thank you. And you mentioned Penn Township. Mr. Hugus mentioned Penn Township. Are there any others that were reported?
Not that I'm aware of. I believe we just,
Mr. Hugus, is he aware of any?
I think he was just,
He said that was the most recent.
Maybe he could just look into it and let us know.
That would be much appreciated.
Thank you.
I spent half the day Monday and the day Tuesday at the Westmoreland County Courthouse, and as an observer on behalf of Sustainable Monroeville and the municipality of Monroeville, just because I'm a resident there. I didn't say anything. I sat and listened to a lawsuit that Protect PT is in with the Penn Township. And I learned a lot sitting there as an observer, and it was extremely disturbing. I learned that all the stories are the same. I also learned, because the Gorsline case was brought up, I don't have time to detail it here, that it is extremely important that we have a very detailed oil and gas ordinance. Whatever it is that's on the books right now will not be sufficient. The oil and gas companies will be able to do what they want to do within our industrial district. This is extremely important. I am here to ask what the protocol is and what council will do. What I heard from previous discussion tonight that nothing is being done. I am here to request that we put in place an extremely detailed oil and gas ordinance immediately, as soon as it can happen. I know we're not starting from scratch. I need to know what is the protocol. The citizens of Monroeville need to know what is the protocol. Mr. Poach, how are you? I haven't met you really personally. I'm in Ward 2, so I have some literature for you regarding environmental health and fracking. We are all in the same airshed as what's already going on in Penn Township. They have wells already. And so I'm going to provide this to you just because you're my councilman. You can pass it along.
thank you.
The other thing I want to mention is that, Mr. Wilson, I, believe it or not, am humble. And I didn't sign up for Jack Sedlak Day. But my husband, our daughter, and myself were at the end of our block in the woods picking up beer cans. One bag of beer cans for recycling, and then another bag we filled with trash. at the end of our street, Trotwood Drive, and we left it there for the Jack Sedlak folks to pick up. I didn't go to the picnic beyond, but I did listen to your comment afterwards. I wasn't at that meeting where you made a comment. I feel that there are some apologies that are due to some of the citizens here, and I feel that
I don't feel I have to apologize.
I
And
understand
you're at
that, and I
You're
am-
at 5 minutes right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
No one else has signed in? Floor is